Have you ever wondered why these work? In high school, I just memorized these logarithm rules, but they can be understandable. Let's see how. First, let's talk about exponential and logarithmic forms. These two statements are saying the same thing, they're just written differently. So with logarithms, we're basically asking for the exponent. So over here, this is saying 2 raised to what power is 8? 3. And we can see that over here. 2 to the third power is 8. And another thing we need to know is log base b of b to the c is c. Pretend we don't know what this is, so let's call it x. If we rewrite this in exponential form, we get b to the x equals b to the c. Since we have the same base, we can set the exponents equal to each other. So we see that x equals c. Alright, so let's get started by talking about the product rule for logarithms. So this is what we want to show. So let's start by having x be log base b of m, and y be log base b of n. And let's write their exponential forms as well. So if we have log base b of m times n, we can use substitution to rewrite this as log base b of b to the x times b to the y. Now, if we're multiplying two quantities together and they have the same base, we can rewrite this so we're writing the base once, and we add the exponents together, like this. And if you want this further explained, we could think of exponents as repeated multiplication. So with this problem, we could think of this as 3b's multiplied together, 4b's multiplied together, so together we have 7b's multiplied together. Now, remember when I talked about this? Well, we're going to apply it over here, so we can rewrite this as x plus y. And what are x and y? Well, we defined them over here. So we showed what we wanted to show, so we can see why the product rule works. Now, with proving the quotient rule for logarithms, we're going to do something similar. We have the same thing over here. We're going to rewrite log base b of m over n as log base b of b to the x over b to the y. Now, when we're dividing two quantities and they have the same base, we can rewrite this so we're writing the base once, and we subtract the exponents. And if you want this further explained, this isn't a proof or anything, but we subtract because we can think of it as that's how many sets of base over base simplify to 1. And with this property, we can rewrite this as x minus y. And when we make the substitutions for x and y, we can see why the quotient rule works. So there you have it. That is why these logarithm rules are true.